Hi everybody, it's Patty, Rockstar Mom. Welcome back to my channel. Well, I've had a few questions over the past 3 or 4 years that seem to pop up over and over and over again. And I've always shied away from answering those questions. But today I am going to actually answer one of those questions. And that is, how do I make my do-it-yourself vitamin C serum? Now, let me tell you that I've always shared with anyone who asks that I use Tammy's from Uppiesbeads original recipe. That's what I started with, and that's what I start with when I make it today. I've tuned it and tweaked it a lot depending on how my skin happens to be doing that week. Sometimes I make it a little stronger, sometimes I make it a little weaker. I am going to link Tammy's video of where she talks about this serum and where she gives the recipe. So if you want to get the recipe, go over to Tammy's channel. Now you'll see me make it and you'll probably guess the proportions. I just want to give Tammy full credit because she is the one for me who started this. Now I know that there are many do-it-yourself recipes here on YouTube for vitamin C serums. So there are others that you can search out and find. This is not the only one. They're all very similar, though. I highly recommend when you make it the first time, in fact maybe the first couple of times, make it the weakest strength and then work your way up when you know that your skin can handle it. Sometimes I go way overboard, and when I go to put it on my skin the first time after I've made it, it burns. And I wash it off of my face immediately with cool water. So just be real careful with it. Don't go overboard. Take it gradually. And I highly recommend that you start off at the weakest strength and work your way up, and do not go overboard right off the bat. Make sure your skin can handle it before you go stronger and stronger and stronger. Something else that's so important with vitamin C serums is they need to be fresh. I make a fresh batch every single week. Every single week. I'm only making a small amount, and it really is too much for the whole week, to be honest with you. But I'll put it on the backs of my hands, up on my arms, my neck, my chest. I put it everywhere because it only costs pennies. When vitamin C is exposed to light of any kind, it loses its effectiveness. It's not doing you any good. So it's important for it to be fresh. When you buy it over the counter, you're getting preservatives, and it's not fresh. It just isn't. If you ever see any yellow or orange or brown, either the product itself or around the rim or the nozzle of the pump, you know that it's gone bad. You know that it has expired. Regardless of what that date says, it is not doing you one bit of good. So be aware of that. I store mine in a dark bottle that you can buy for just like $1 pretty much anywhere. Any health food store, you can order them online. Whole Foods carries them. You'll see what I use. But I make it and put it in that dark bottle. I store it in the drawer of my vanity that is always closed, so that the light never touches it except when I pull it out to put it on my face. I always give it a little shake just to be on the safe side before I use it, in case I've never had any of the powder that I use separates. I just shake it because I shake it. So stay tuned. Before we start, I want to show you something. this was a bottle that I made a couple of weeks ago, and when I ran out, I still had just a little bit in the bottle, so I left the top off on purpose because I want to show you what this looks like, or what vitamin C looks like when it starts to turn yellow or go bad. And again, remember that it can turn yellow, it can be brown, orange. You don't use it. So let me just show you. Hopefully you can see it. Whoops. You can see it in the dropper. And let me put, there you go. I would be wasting my time to put this on my face. Okay, are we ready? Let me show you what you're going to need for this. And again, this is Tammy's recipe. So the first thing you're going to need is distilled water. And I already put my distilled water in my little bowl that I'm going to mix in. Distilled water you can purchase at Walmart, Walgreens, your grocery store, in the big gallon jug. So not to have the big gallon jug out here, I just went ahead and measured out the amount that I needed. You're going to need the L-ascorbic acid, and when you go to Tammy's site, you can see where to order this. There are other brands you can buy, but this is milled super fine, is easily dissolvable, and this is the one I use, and I'm not sure if I'll ever use all of this up. You need vegetable glycerin, and you can buy vegetable glycerin any health food store, Whole Foods. You can order it online. You need measuring spoons. You need probably a funnel, depending on what kind of bottle you're going to put it in. And then you need your container that you're going to store it in. And again, I like these dark bottles, either the dark brown or the dark blue that you can buy in most health food stores. Again, Whole Foods, online, Vitacost. I love Vitacost. And I use my little P-Touch label maker so that I know that this is my vitamin C. All right, so let's make it. We're going to make the 5%, which is the lowest percentage today. And then after I stop filming, I will probably add just a little bit more vitamin C to mine. But Tammy's recipe tells us that we need, for the 5% serum, we need a 1/4 teaspoon of the powder. So let's open this. And I need a 1/4 teaspoon. So there we go, 1/4 teaspoon. Then, and I put that into 4 teaspoons of distilled water. And then I need 3/4 of a teaspoon of the vegetable glycerin. Now, I always, just to be on the safe side, put a piece of saran wrap on top so that I have no leaks. Okay, and we need 3/4 of a teaspoon. So I'm going to use a 1/2 and a 1/4. So there's my 1/2. And I like to get every little bit of it out. And of course, you can eyeball this, and sometimes I do, I hate to say. Okay, that's it. The hard part is to stir it. So we'll stir, and hopefully you can see that that powder has already dissolved. I see a couple of, no, they're gone. Let me show you. It's completely dissolved. I'll use my little funnel. Pour it in the bottle. And again, this makes enough that you can put this, you know, arms, legs, neck, chest, obviously your face. Shake it up. It's done. Do it yourself vitamin C serum. Now, some of you are going to say, oh, well, you can add ferulic, you can add this, you can add that. Yes, you can. That's not what I'm going for. I'm going for the pure vitamin C serum that I know is fresh anytime I want to use it. And I slather this stuff on. I use it sometimes at night, sometimes in the morning, sometimes both. Again, Tammy, thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you make your own vitamin C serum, and is your recipe really any different from this? And how do you like making your own and using your own? I will say this, it is a whole lot cheaper than purchasing it already made. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you really like this video, give me a thumbs up. Share it, okay? There may be many, many other people out there who would like to make their own vitamin C serum. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.